Hey everyone, I really don't do this very often anymore, do I? Uh, so for today's video, I wanted to talk about something that is quite important to me and something that I guess I'm quite passionate about. So today is the 23rd of June, and that is also known as International Women in Engineering Day. International Women in Engineering Day is a day that's been around for a few years now, I think. It's basically an awareness campaign to raise the profile of women in engineering, a day to show people the potential career opportunities for girls in engineering. And also basically to celebrate the achievements of women in engineering. I guess the reason why this now has a specific day and is very important is because I've read some statistic, which I'm not sure if it's absolutely accurate to the date, but apparently only around 11% of engineers are women, which is so low considering it's 2018. There's probably many reasons for that gap in engineering. I guess engineering always fits that kind of male stereotype that it's so prehistoric right now, but the fact that men are the ones that are meant to make things and do things like that, I guess. And there's probably women out there that are probably perfect for the job of an engineer but have never considered it as an option before, never considered it as a career. So the main reason I'm making a video about this and why this is important to me is because this is something that actually impacts my life. I'm a software engineer, which is not your typical engineering route, but still got engineering in the title and I still make things, I guess. But also I work for quite a big engineering company, so I do mix with a lot of different types of engineers, like mechanical engineers and manufacturing engineers and things like that. And I've noticed in the last 5 years at uni, at work, that it's all been quite a male-dominated field. On my university course, there was about 3 females to about 60 guys. Work's been quite varied for me. In some teams, like the team I'm in now, I work with all men. Some teams I've had one other girl in, and there was one time I actually worked in a team that had more women than men, but this was literally unheard of. It was probably the only team in the whole company that actually had more women in than men. It's crazy that's such a strange thing even now. It's never been something that's bothered me or anything that I've really noticed, I guess. Obviously when I chose computer science as a degree, from the start I knew it was going to be quite a male-dominated industry, and I guess I did think about that when I was choosing my options for uni, but it never stopped me. In terms of uni and my career so far, I've never been treated differently for being female, and no one's ever told me that I can't do something because I'm female. My family have always been supportive of whatever I've chose to do as a career, but some people aren't that fortunate. Some women in engineering have been exposed to sexism. Some people, I guess, may have even not chosen to go into that career because they've been worried about not fitting in. It's just so important to get more women in the field because engineering is an amazing job. I love the idea of being able to create things and solve problems, look at something and go, yeah, I made that, I contributed to that. When you work in engineering, you get to work on some really cool stuff. Some of the stuff I've worked on at work has been so fun. I think the reason why I like engineering so much, but something that other people may not realise, is that engineering actually incorporates a lot of different types of skills. There's not just one fit for engineering. Engineering incorporates science, your maths, art, your DT subjects at school and stuff. So if you're someone that likes any of those kind of subjects, then you may not even realise, but engineering might actually be a good career for you. All I can say for girls that are considering a career in engineering or are just thinking about whether it could be an option, if it's something that you're interested in and something that you think you would be good at, then I definitely say go for it. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Engineering needs more diversity. I cannot stress it enough. And I guess the point I'd quite like to end on is just don't let anyone tell you you can't do something because of who you are. So if that's your gender, your race, your sexuality, that should never stand in the way of a career you want to do. And I'm glad I've never let it stand in the way for me, and I'm glad it's never been a problem for me because I've been surrounded by supportive people all my life. Yeah, that's about it. I hope you've enjoyed this video and hopefully I shall speak to you soon.